Every one of you out there in internet land are helpers. Now, it might not be on your business card, it might not be your title at work, but I know you're helpers. And the reason I know this is because probably even this weekend, you're going to have somebody come up to you and say, hey, I've had this problem, I have this challenge I'm trying to overcome. And then they're going to look for your advice. They're going to ask you what they think, what you think they should do, how they should act. Now, here's the other interesting piece about this interaction that likely every one of you have had is right after they ask you for your advice, you start drumming up a bunch of ideas, a bunch of really thoughtful ways that they could solve the problem, but sort of in the middle of it, or maybe even before you even open your mouth, you know that they're likely not going to do anything with it. Because you also know this is likely not even the first time they brought you this problem. I've got a little tool for you to use the next time somebody comes to you with that sort of challenge or problem. And the tool is quite simple. It's just a question. And the question I want you to ask that person is, where have they overcome something like this before? See, generally what people are approaching you about is a lack of confidence. And they want to share it because they're trying to kind of get you into the pack because that's sort of a biological necessity. I've got this big challenge. The bigger the pack is, the better, or rather, the more likely I'm able to get this challenge. They're actually not really looking for ideas. Now, there's a subset of times that might be the case. What they're looking for is to reconnect with the idea that they can do it. And so if you ask them where have they done it before, it might take 3 or 4 times for them to really connect something. Then you can start asking, well, what strengths do you have? What else can we use to get through this? And now you have a context for whatever opinions you might give them, for whatever help you might provide. So as a helper, try to use your biggest tool, which is their experience, their strengths, and their know-how. And then you might find that the ideas you share with them stick a little more often than the last few times we've had the conversation. Hope this is helpful. Go out, help people change some behaviors. Have a good weekend.